Hey guys, Lunar here, welcome back to another Skyrim console mod video, where we look over some of the newest console mod releases for Skyrim Special Edition on PS4 and Xbox One. If you haven't done so already, check out today's earlier video for more console mods. In this video, as always, we do have 4 mods to look at for Xbox and 4 for PS4. So let's just jump straight into our first mod. First up is a mod called Weapons of Mass Destruction. This mod is as simple as the name says. If you really need to get rid of the enemies in the game, then this mod is for you. It adds in a whole bunch of new weapons for you to have fun with, including El Diablo and the Dwarven Nuke weapon, which work together to create a huge explosion and damage. The mod adds in a chest into Dragon's Reach that has all the weapons in it for you to use, including a Giant's Club as well, which is fun for hitting enemies really far away. Our next mod is a small one called Insanity Mask. All the mod does is add in the Insanity Mask to the game. It can be forged at any blacksmith under the jewelry section. The required materials are 1 ebony ingot and 1 refined moonstone. It will be found under apparel and is classified as a circlet, so that means, like a circlet, it can also be enchanted. However, because it's considered a circlet, you can't wear it with a hood, unfortunately, so hopefully that gets changed. I'd like to see this as something else, so you can wear it with a hood at the same time. Our next mod is a small one that adds into the game a small but immersive change. The populated Skyrim prison cells, as you can probably guess, adds in prisoners to many of the prison cells in game. Currently, the mod adds 3 or 4 generic NPCs to all cells in major cities throughout Skyrim, and 1 prisoner to the cells of the smaller holds. Also, occasionally you will get a random spawn of a bully who will attack you, and a strange person as well. Overall, a small change, but a nice one to make the cells in game feel more used. Now, some of you guys have been mentioning that you want to see less follower mods. However, I go over pretty much every mod, so I don't really want to miss any out. I do occasionally miss out the odd slooty mod or followers that are just generic NPCs or very basic, but this follower definitely isn't that. Inigo is an award-winning custom voiced companion with over 7,000 lines of dialogue. He can be found in Riften Jail in the first cell on your left. He levels with you indefinitely. He is also marked as essential, so he will never die. He is on his own framework and doesn't affect your follower count either. In terms of skills, he is good in one-handed and archery. He performs equally well in light and heavy armor. He can talk to various NPCs, and he will develop differently for each player based on choices you make during your time together, so he's not your regular follower mod. The Rueful axe is a weapon that you have the choice to acquire as part of the Clavicus Vial's quest, that you can choose instead of getting the Mask of Clavicus Vial, except there's no reason to get it, as the better Rueful axe isn't that powerful. While it technically is as good as the Glass Battle Axe damage-wise, it's slower than a Warhammer. Even an Iron Battle Axe has the same damage per second as this one, so there's no reason to take it over the mask, which is unfortunate as the axe is actually pretty cool looking. Well, this mod aims to make the weapon now more incredibly powerful. This is accomplished by increasing its speed to that of a battle axe and increasing its damage to the level of a dragon bone battle axe. So now it's very powerful, but not too much that it outclasses every two-handed weapon in the game. The weapon's lore also includes werewolves, so the mod has added the silver sword script to it, so now its weapon material is now considered silver. It will also deal extra damage to undead and werewolves and werebears now. Its temper recipe has also been changed to require silver ingots instead of ebony. The weapon's enchantment have been improved as well. It still damages stamina, but it deals 30 damage instead of 20. Finally, the weapon actually has 2 material keywords to allow you to be able to double temper it, by using the Daedric smithing perk, and also now the silver smithing perk, so when you're refining it, you can make it more powerful. Our next mod is White Rock Hall. This mod brings to you a new type of housing mod, one that gives you a new living style. The player home is now a Jarl Longhouse styled home, with the interior matching a player home or Nordic mead hall. The housing area has a nice wall and guard tower to protect it, as well as a few additional buildings to make it more like a little village. The entire area of White Rock Hall is nav meshed completely by hand, inside and out. All stairs are usable by companions and NPCs. The area is large enough for your followers to sandbox there and work. One more thing, the mod includes scripts that will allow your NPCs to move right in and use it as their own home. You can also assign them to guard the area and even tell them where to sleep. For the house itself, it includes a custom armory and vault with custom chests and containers, the mead hall as the main room, custom bedroom with a nice home feel to it, a children's bedroom, so that means that your family can move in, hand-designed kitchen with cooking amenities and a Nordic-style icebox, and plenty of open ground for multiple NPCs to move about, and so they shouldn't constantly run into each other. Of course, like many mods, this one is a work in progress, and still to be added to this home are a blacksmith and general goods merchant, a huntsman and lumberjack, and a player mine so you can mine or make some money. Also, the mod author plans to redo the entire thing to make the entire thing buildable, which would be really cool, and it also plans to expand the area to a small town. It's currently like a little village, but the author plans to make it into a small town. So this mod still has a lot more to come. Our second last mod is actually two mods. One is an older mod and the second is an add-on to that mod. The first mod is the Breeze Home Crafting Basement. This mod adds a Hearthfire-esque crafting basement to Breeze Home. This gives you an area inside of Breeze Home for all your crafting needs, and you can access it via a trapdoor in the floor. The second mod is an add-on to this mod and adds a room into the Breeze Home basement that contains portals to all player homes in the game, giving you a quick way to get around. And now you're not limited to keeping all your stuff in one area, as you can easily travel from house to house in no time at all. Our final mod of the day is called Immersive Patrols. This mod adds in fully functional, scheduled patrols of almost every major faction across all DLCs, including Stormcloaks, Thalmor, Imperials, Dawnguard, Caravans and Guards to Skyrim, as well as Skal, Redoran, Reavers and Reiklings to Solstheim without cluttering the world. It also includes moderately sized Civil War fort battles. Completing the Civil War will disable all patrols and battle NPCs, including Thalmor, of the losing faction. Destroying the remaining camps after the Civil War will completely disable all Civil War NPCs from this mod, effectively ending the Civil War within this mod. Dawnguard patrols will only exist after reconstruction of Fort Dawnguard has begun. Patrolling hold guards added by this mod will also change factions to reflect the progress of the Civil War as you play through it, so that's a cool little feature. If you're looking for any of the big battles in the mod, they are located at Fort Amal, Dunstad, Greenwall, Newgrad, Snowhawk and Sunguard. The mod is compatible with most other mods, including populated paths, dungeons and forts for example. The mod does not work, however, with Man Those Borders currently, and you might have issues with some of the armor and overhaul mods related to Imperials or Stormcloaks, but most are okay to work with it. Well guys, there we have it, 8 brand new console mods for you to try out if you like the sound of them. Hopefully you saw at least one you did like. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time for more Skyrim Special Edition videos. See you all then.